Say Sisiano, this is going to be a thing on Melodies, your platform way eso. Ye ndi atem ati asie atem didie no emze na nse ni Ghana fo ebufu aba nti atem didie no ye ndi isi ade ye be ya ne se ye pese obi filiso so di obi atem na ye pese ye kasa fo obi ho na ye ebufu a very simple, you do it in a positive way. And no ane say me the story no be ba beto ha na mo aba besre e wase. And that is our way of releasing the tension or the stress. Into no yede aye na nabi. Yede aye ba omiane na nabi nso. And then ipa kure do ne so Ben Ephson. And Ghana's #1 poster. I friend the Ben Ephson. Into Ben Ephson ni mesremo. We dia bra na ba bra besre. We dia topic no heading no eno awo ho. Uridi ya na wasre. Enya asembia menim se nkrofo di Ben Ephson atem ene wakwa akwaji sika wa NPP fo ho intinanse bibia no waka ma NPP fo ene nanse bibia mesremo ye nkasa nsem ni biwa because ye ni evidence bia fa se Ben Ephson akwa akwaji sika wa he we don't know anything inti dia mesre ne se oba na wa ba besre oba just laugh and go. Sre wasie o sre wia ebia baby a o sre free. I'm laughing from here. Ana na wasre a o say from Texas. Na wasre a from say ye ba ne aba be your reaction no ya ma o shout out. No obi ade na asem ko. Ben Ephson, Ghana's #1 poster. Answer ye beto aba no say Assin North by election NPP will beat NDC. Ben Ephson. Last me be your reaction wa ha. E ma ye na ye hu ye. The last 5 or 6 predictions are Ben Ephson amana ninia 0 wintwa ba kumpo. The last 5 or 6. In fact, NPP for angasa. Omo Ashanti region Ben Ephson ka say ye be biti Chema Wuntumi angwa ngosi aga. Say womo general secretary ne kan Ben Ephson ka say eye Jombo Edu ebe biti Goka. Jombo Edu bebiti no Chema Wuntumi de na Goka, but Jombo Edu de no national no. It was between Jombo Edu and JFK. But we saw what happened. Ben Ephson will not go on the grounds. I don't know how he conduct his test. Madam Fubio MPP ni o say ono Ben Ephson ma prediction bia na eya no fa the opposite. O MPP ni o supported by Amia. It's an answer Ben Ephson beka say ba Amia be win MPP flag bearership no madam fu no wedwa. Na me say ne aka tell say ne unipa be win ade no wodwo say masa. Ben Ephson the oma ko opposite o. It's Embra Ben Ephson ba bonte beka say MPP for be BT NDC ne ho na NDC Sami Jemfi ne boy no. Your friend Anan Perry. O sha say wo jubilate on social media. O say say Ben Ephson aka say MPP be BT NDC dia na e say NDC be win ti jubilate. No kwai. Ben Ephson tie ya na MPP for nsem a ebi mo friend ne say armchair analyst. E ka say armchair na tese otine konwem. Onsi krome nkonkoye investigation bia otine konwem na wo ye analyst no. Iti analysis no, it's very simple. Me say wo ba sre na ko. Utia na wa share. Come let us laugh at Ben. Ajay. Mami read the story no, we read the story ni ya. Say we are not the move fan name, comment. Sisi ade sa na ebe yo. Yen we see energy man me didi mu atemo. Sa mbre na twem. Ni abetena ha ne ye ka ne ye di mu atem etwem sisi ade. Ye hena sa wo ye aban nipa, wo ye politician, obia na commerce apa ne de wa ba ha ne aba besrew. Ene de ye ba ne aba besrew. Mate say Ben Ephson and no trend wo social media. And grofo ye say wo mo kana se na wo no aba bonti aba be kan say me I have track record. You have track Ben Ephson. Na Ben Ephson no anyway. Yen ready. O say renowned poster Ben Ephson has backed Charles Opoku, the New Patriotic Party's candidate in the Assin North by-election, to get one over James Jachikwesin of the National Democratic Congress. Ben Ephson, in a joint news interview, held that the election is quite close, but believes that the determining factors favor the New Patriotic Party. Laying the premise for his prediction of victory for the NPP, Ben Ephson noted that Gyakye Quayson won the 2020 elections largely because his place of origin is Assin Breku. According to him, with Assin Breku holding the largest number of voters within the constituency, Gyakye Quayson had the advantage of his own people voting massively for him. The situation is, however, different, as Charles Opoku, who is the NPP's candidate, also hails from the town. Ephson also argued that the sympathy votes campaign, which was being championed by the NDC, has been dealt a blow following the decision of the Accra High Court to allow Gyakye Quayson to campaign whilst his criminal trial is ongoing. As if both parties want this seat so badly, for Quayson, the sympathy votes that he would have gotten have dropped a bit because some NDC people were trying to influence the swing voters that when there is a by-election, roads gets done and monies come from both parties. So let's vote for Quayson so that if he loses, then we'll have another chance for another by-election. But the court asking to go back to the campaign has deemed his chances. And the Ekoko Yezeng. I say for the NPP candidate, the little investigations I have done show that he has been preparing himself for politics. For the past few years, he has an NGO which has been doing a number of activities that gives him an advantage. If you were to gamble with your last 100 cedis, I would advise you to put your money on the NPP candidate, and even though it's too close to call, he said. Ben Ephson say, so we could 100 cedis. Now 100 cedis, no. Ope se unye sika, udinye sika, ode to chacha. Fasika ne koko to NPP ni ne so, no be wini. O wini a no unye sika. He added that Quayson came from Assin Breku and the lady was from another area. The lady had issues with some of the NPP executives in Assin Breku, which is why this time she was asked to stay aside. With both candidates coming, Assin Breku and the lady, who is popular in another town campaigning for the NPP candidate has also been doing a lot of philanthropic works in Assin North. In what has been termed as a midterm election to assess the popularity of the two main political parties ahead of the 2024 elections, James Gyakye Quayson of the NDC is battling Charles Opoku of the NPP to retain the seat. Ben Ephson in some walker, and you see, me, whilst I was reading, the lesson that dropped into my head, and they say, would see me. Now, ya dear. Now, dear, now, you know, wakume munim so be dinkunim. Then the bits in chain air trails, I dear, we are ye, learn from Gyakye Quayson's story. You saw how people like Ben Ephson were all over saying, oh, MPP Nino, and the oil analysis, and the MPP Nino free him or free her, and the sympathy vote, and Juma, Gyakye Quayson, all that. It's in the comfort of his home, the comfort of his chair, and make pronunciations we say. Now, many Ben Ephson Grant can say, men kasa election because what's say with reputation? Me see. Go and look at the last 5 predictions Ben Ephson Wama on elections in this country. There is something fundamentally wrong with Ben Ephson. I'm sorry. It's not that I'm insulting him. Mindin at him, but there is something fundamentally wrong with him. If you are a pollster and you got fame through predicting correctly, okay, elections in Ghana, now at a point in time, your last 5 predictions, the most review your methodology. Very simple. It means there is something wrong. Because first now ucha and the wuncha, bisa won say didn't and the mincha. Review your methodology. Review it. Ben Ephson in Juma on the position and ye Juma keto. Because you see, these politicians, they know say, oh, assume see or babeka say and there nipa we be winia. And Grofobeka say, hey, yes, nipa we be winni the any young Congo to man intino. Some politicians what they do and they say, omoko kutia ni a predictia momo. Na say Ben Ephson kano wa accuse Gabi Ochedako pen. Say Gabi Ochedako tiano say $20,000 was a den say on your prediction was a meboa. What's our header? Anyway, one time on your comment box, me that's it.